everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all okay. I'm going to get stuck straight in because it is a little bit longer than my usual length of videos. So we are going to do a Christmas set, back with another Christmas design. We're going to use Seek and See and Hardcore. Is that how you say it? I think so, Hardcore. And we're also going to be using this gorgeous tartan transfer foil from Charlie's Nail Art Supply. You can save 30% at Madame Glam using my code. It'll be in the top left now. So Little Nail Room 30 at madameglam.com, and you can save 30%. Obviously not on any of the discounted stuff already or things that are on sale, but anything else, fill your boots. You can also save 10% at Charlie's using my code NailRoom10 at charliesnailartsupplies.co.uk. So we are using Seek and See, and for the thumbnail, you can do these in any order, to be honest. I've just done them how I saw fit. They're all the same size nails, but obviously, like I said, you can put them in any order you wish. So the Seek and See has gone on the first nail, just on that cuticle part, so like the top third, maybe a quarter. Nice straight line. Then I've done it on the third nail along the middle nail, and that is just on the left hand side. And then the fourth nail, or the ring finger, I'm going to do all nude, all the Seek and See, but we will be putting a French in after. Then the hardcore is going all over the index finger, the second nail, and that's going to have two coats as well because it's going to stay all red, and it's going to be on the pinky finger as well, but I ended up doing two coats, but it's going to be covered in something, so you only actually need one coat for that. But all the Seek and See, all the nude colour, whatever nude colour you choose, will need two coats, and the same for the red on the ones that I've got Seek and See on. Yeah, so the bottom half of this, two coats of the red, the right hand side of the middle nail, two coats of red, and then the French, actually again only did one coat for the French nail that I will be doing in a moment, because it's going to be covered. I've done another Christmas design because I'm not really feeling the Christmas spirit yet. There's been so much going on this year, and we don't always have our Christmas decorations up this early, but we're usually thinking about it and it's usually playing on our minds. So by like next week, we pretty much have our Christmas decks up pretty much every year about this time. But I'm just not feeling it, and I don't think any of my family are. So I'm trying to do some Christmas nails to try and get in the mood. With everything that's been going on, like I said, this past year has been pretty brutal. And I've also, because I was only doing one video a week for a couple of weeks because of everything that was going on, and I completely ignored all my emails, and I've just sat through them the other day, and I have missed out on quite a few opportunities. I have emailed them back, so hopefully I'll be able to still join in. I don't want to give away too much. Companies have emailed and said they want to do something, and I've left it too late, essentially. I don't want to say too much just in case it doesn't end up going ahead, and then like I've got it in my head that it's going to happen. Anyway, just ignore it. I've grabbed, after they've all had their two coats or one coats or whatever, I've grabbed the McCart's Nail Art Foil Glue Gel, and that is going on all of the reds except for the index finger, because we're going to use this. Isn't it beautiful? I love tartan, I love plaid. So when I ordered this plaid, the tartan foil, in my head I didn't even think about the greens and the blues that were on there. So when I came to do this set, I was getting a bit worried that it wouldn't tie in, it wouldn't work. But now that they're done and I'm looking at them, I freaking love them. So I've put this on all of them that I've got the red apart from the second nail, the index finger, that had 2 coats of red. So the bottom half of the thumb has got it. The one where it's half and half, left and right, like left side was the nude, right side was the red. That's got it on the right side. The French has got it. And then the pinky finger is all tartan, and it's beautiful. I chose hardcore because it was the closest in colour, in like shade of red, to the foil, and it worked out so bloody well, because there are patches, because I'm not the best at transfer foil. I mess it up quite a lot, to be honest. So always choose a very close base colour. So the majority of that colour was red, wasn't it, on that foil? So choose red. If it's gold, choose a yellow or an orangey colour that's as close as possible. Or you could even do a chrome. Oh, I need to do some chrome Christmas nails. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, the ℙ𝕝𝔼𝕻 foil glue gel, do a nice thin coat as if you're doing a base coat or a top coat, and put it in the lamp. My new lamp, the Kirsty Meakin lamp, I'm only putting it in for 90 seconds rather than my old lamp. I'd put it in for 2 minutes, but then I always let it cool down for like a minute before I go in with the foil. It's almost as if when it's first come out of the lamp and it's warm, it's a bit too sticky still. And you're letting it cool down and it just makes it be perfect, really. Yeah, so try, if you're having trouble with it, try it for 90 seconds, try it for 2 minutes. Always make sure you let it cool down first for a good minute before you move on and put that foil on. There's no trick really, I don't think, to putting the foil on. Maybe other nail artists have a good trick. I have no tricks. I just wing it every single time. Yeah, I'm not the best at it at all. Just rub until your heart's content and hope for the best. Oh, I'll give you a little update on me old dear. So I'm not sure if I've said everything. So she had those last 2 operations, heart operations. And then obviously she came out of hospital. A week later she had pneumonia. Then a week after, and a blood clot. And then a week after that she had a stroke. She has been told, she's had some CT scans on her neck, a couple of CT scans, and she's been told that there is a narrowing and it's blocked. So potentially more surgery. But she's on the mend so far from the surgeries and the pneumonia and the stroke. That all within literally 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And that is why I'm not feeling the Christmas mood. So she's getting better and we're doing some nails to get Christmassy. So I used a little bit of alcohol, Noradin acetone, and dabbed off most of the excess on a brush, and then just rubbed away any of the foil that was on the nude colour that I didn't want there. And then I have matte top coated everything. And we're going to put a whopping snowflake in the centre right there. So a big dot, and then 2 dots above it, 2 dots below it, 2 dots to the left, 2 dots to the right. And then it's just, yeah, that's it. A dot in each of the diagonal bits. And then a lot of people say clean brush, nothing on your brush, but I like to have the tiniest little amount of product on it, like dip it in, rub it all off, and then drag through from the centre and out. And then when you lift off with the pressure of the brush, you create those tiny little points, and they're perfect. And then I'm back with the good old cake decorating glitter that I saved for many years, because it is the perfect Christmas glitter. It really is. And yeah, I love it. It's like an iridescent, snowy, glittery feel. It's beautiful. So that is all dusted off. Look at it. It's so pretty. For the middle nail, one with half and half, we're going to do a little bit like a sweater. Just like one piece, not one piece of wool because it's intertwined, so 2 pieces of wool knitted together all the way down, a little bit of trim, on the nail. And they're just essentially loose S's, kind of. Sideways loose S's. Always make sure that you do that top bit, because you've got to remember that there's another bit that's like missing. And then I try and curl those edges a little bit more. Do not want them to touch because it will kind of ruin the design, but if only one bit touches, it's okay. People aren't going to be seeing that anyway, really. But you don't want all of them to touch, sort of thing. If you make a mistake, it's fine. But yeah. And then we're going to cover it in glitter again because it's gorgeous. I'm using Madame Glam's white gel paint to do all of that. I find the gel polishes, I mean, you can use them for art, nail art, but the gel paints are just amazing. They are really, really good. But they're discontinued and I'm really, really sad. So I need to find an alternative. So if you know of any alternative white and black gel paints, can you let me know? I think I'm going to buy the Born Pretty ones. They call them the Pat Paint Gels. I've got a purple one. I don't think I've got any more colours of them. But it is very nice. Let's see. Oh, no, I haven't. I've got like all the metallic-y ones, but the only Pat Paint Gel I've got is a purple one. But it's amazing. And it pretty much is the same consistency as Madame Glam's. And it takes the same amount of time to cure as well. And, oh, I don't know if it's got a non-stick after it's cured. I'll have to try that out. But yeah, I think I'm going to go and grab some of them and test them out, see if they are just as good. This is the index finger nail. And we're just going to put the same snowflake that we did on the thumbnail with the 50/50. We're just going to do 3 giant snowflakes on them. And then once they are all done, I will go back in with the dotting tool before I cure anything or jazz anything up with glitter, just to add like a few little snowflakes, like bits of snow, falling snow, some dots. And then we will cover it in glitter. I think that is the last one that has snowflakes and glitter on. I'm going to leave the pinky nail, the one that's full tartan, just completely like that. Just leave it like that. Are you all in the Christmas mood? Are you all ready? Or are you like hungover? Not hungover. Hung up. Hung up on Halloween. Because it's amazing. I love Halloween. We didn't get to decorate like nowhere near as much as we usually do. We don't go all out. We don't do a lot. But we do like to add a few house decorations. We put a few little bits up, but like I said, it's just been weirdly like a manic depressive state in our house and family. So we kind of skipped it. The kids still enjoyed it. We still, you know, we put on a brave face for the kids, as you do. My oldest daughter brought a wedding dress from a charity shop and she decorated that, ripped it, dyed it into the corpse bride's dress for her younger sister. So she went as that. The one who brought the wedding dress, my oldest Summer, she went as the nun, and my youngest went as a vampire. I say youngest, but the 2 youngest are twins, so they're the same age. So for the last one, the ring finger that has the French, we're going to do, I've put some McCart Rhinestone glue gel because it is the best. We've done 1 diamond or 1 crystal, and then we'll put like a plus sign, like a cross. 4 smaller diamonds, crystals, 1 on the top, bottom, north, east, south, west. And then 2 silver caviar beads in between each of them. It's really hard to see because I was really awful at filming all of this bit. So I'll try and explain it the best I can. So we've done those crystals, and then 2 caviar beads are going in between each of those gaps, as if they're tiny little sticks as well. It's going to be a snowflake, hopefully. And then on the end of each of those 4 crystals, there will be a cluster of 3 caviar beads. So 2 like flat, and then 1 at the top. I'm not showing you, am I? 2 flat and then 1 at the top of it, like Skittles when you're bowling. That's the only way I can explain it. So do that to all of them. And then I'm just going to get some more caviar beads and do around the smile line, the French. Before you cure your crystals in place, give them a little smush around. Make sure they're in the spot that you want them to be in before you put them in the lamp, because then they'll be stuck and you can't change it. So I've cured that, and then I've added some more rhinestone glue gel to the French smile line, and then grab some more caviar beads and put them all along that line. Give it a cure. I do go back in with a matte top coat just to seal all the edges of the crystals and the caviar beads, and we are done. I'm actually a little bit obsessed with these. They've turned out way better than I thought they were going to. But I've noticed whenever I really like a design, no one else does. And when I don't like a design, everyone freaking loves it. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you're in the Christmas mood. Let me know what nail is your favourite. And if you're going to give this design a go, or if it's not your cup of tea. Yeah, don't forget to leave me a comment. Don't forget to hit like and hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back with some more Christmas nails very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.